Philippines shocks the world with Agila-5 missile power. The Philippines has always been known as a nation of resilient people, rich culture, and strategic importance in Southeast Asia. But in the modern age of defense and national security, the spotlight is shifting towards its growing military strength, particularly with the introduction of the Agila-5 missile. This powerful weapon system has generated immense global attention, not only because it represents a leap in technological progress for the Philippines, but also because it demonstrates the country's determination to secure its sovereignty, strengthen its defense posture, and position itself as a formidable force in the region. The unveiling of the Agila-5 has indeed shocked the world, especially considering that the Philippines, historically reliant on foreign powers for advanced weaponry, has now presented a missile program that symbolizes self-reliance, modernization, and strategic foresight. At the heart of this story lies the Agila-5 itself, a missile that embodies both precision and power. It is not just a weapon, it is a symbol of national pride and technological progress. The missile has been designed to provide the Philippine military with advanced strike capability, ensuring that the nation has a reliable deterrent against external threats. Its range, speed, and destructive capability have been compared to some of the more advanced missile systems in neighboring countries, signaling that the Philippines is no longer lagging behind in the race for modern defense tools. The Agila-5 showcases engineering excellence, blending local innovation with global technological inputs, resulting in a weapon that meets international standards. For a country that has often been underestimated in terms of defense capacity, this missile stands as a statement to the world that the Philippines is ready to protect its territory and interests with cutting-edge technology. One of the most important aspects of the Agila-5 program is the message it sends about. For decades, the Philippines depended heavily on alliances, particularly with the United States, for security guarantees and advanced military hardware. While those alliances remain crucial, the development and deployment of the Agila-5 shows that the country is no longer content with being completely dependent on others. Instead, it is investing in its own defense industry, building the capability to produce, maintain, and improve weapon systems domestically. This shift marks a new era for the Philippines, where national defense is seen not just as a responsibility of allies, but as a core element of sovereignty. In many ways, the Agila-5 is not only a missile but also a symbol of independence, a tool that strengthens national confidence and asserts the country's ability to stand on its own feet in times of conflict. Globally, the reaction to the Agila has been one of surprise and respect. Many defense analysts did not expect the Philippines to introduce such an advanced system at this stage of its military modernization. The missile has become a point of discussion in international defense forums, with experts noting that its existence changes the balance of power in the region. Southeast Asia has always been a hotspot for territorial disputes, particularly in the South China Sea, where nations compete for strategic control and resources. By introducing the Agila-5, the Philippines has demonstrated that it is no longer willing to remain vulnerable in the face of aggression. Instead, it is equipping itself with the tools to defend its claims and protect its maritime interests. This bold step has indeed shocked the world because it shows a new side of the Philippines, one that is assertive, confident, and technologically capable. The symbolism of the name Agila, which means eagle in Filipino, also plays a powerful role. In shaping the narrative, the eagle is a national symbol of freedom, strength, and vision. Naming the missile Agila-5 represents the idea of soaring high, seeing threats from afar, and striking with precision when necessary. It is a reminder that the nation will not be easily subdued or intimidated. The world is witnessing not just the unveiling of a missile but the rise of a stronger national identity, rooted in pride and self. For the Filipino people, the Agila-5 brings a sense of unity and confidence, showing that the country is no longer merely reactive to threats but proactive in safeguarding its future. In terms of technology, the Agila-5 has been reported to have impressive capabilities, though not all details are made public for security reasons. Its design suggests a focus on speed and accuracy, making it a reliable weapon for both defensive and deterrent purposes. The missile is said to be mobile, mounted on transporter erector launchers, which allows for flexibility in deployment. This mobility makes it harder for enemies to predict or neutralize, adding a layer of strategic advantage. Additionally, reports highlight its advanced guidance system, ensuring that it can strike designated targets with high precision. In modern warfare, precision is everything, and the Agila-5 offers the Philippine military a powerful option in this regard. The ability to target with accuracy means less collateral damage and more effective deterrence, qualities that are highly valued in contemporary defense strategies. The shock factor also comes from the timing of the missile's unveiling. The Philippines has been vocal about protecting its sovereignty, especially in the contested areas of the South China Sea. The release of the Agila-5 at this moment is not a coincidence but a calculated move to signal strength to both allies and adversaries. It serves as a message that the Philippines will not hesitate to defend itself if pushed against the wall. The world, particularly those nations with competing interests in the region, has taken notice. The introduction of this missile adds another layer of complexity to regional geopolitics, reminding everyone that the Philippines is a stakeholder with the means to back its claims. Asterisk. Another dimension to consider is the economic and industrial impact of the Agila-5 program. Developing a missile system of this caliber requires not only scientific expertise, but also a strong industrial base. By investing in such a program, the Philippines is also boosting its research and manufacturing sectors, creating jobs, and inspiring a new generation of engineers and scientists. The ripple effect of such a project goes beyond defense, influencing technology, transfer, skill development, and national pride in innovation. This, too, has shocked observers who previously saw the Philippines as primarily a consumer of foreign defense technology rather than a producer of advanced systems. Asterisk. The unveiling of the Agila-5 also strengthens the Philippines' diplomatic position. Allies see the missile as a sign that the country is taking more responsibility for its own defense, making it a more credible partner in security arrangements. Adversaries, on the other hand, are forced to reconsider their strategies, knowing that the Philippines now has a tool that can counterbalance potential aggression. In this sense, the Agila-5 is not just a weapon, but also a diplomatic instrument, shaping perceptions and altering calculations at the global level. Asterisk. In conclusion, the Agila-5 missile has shocked the world, not simply because it is a new weapon, but because of what it represents. It symbolizes the Philippines' rise as a self-reliant, technologically capable, and strategically confident nation. It changes how the world views the country, shifting the narrative from vulnerability to strength. It sends a message that the Philippines is ready to defend its sovereignty, assert its rights, and contribute to regional stability on its own terms. The Agila-5 is a milestone in the nation's military history, but more importantly, it is a declaration to the world that the Philippines can and will stand tall in the face of any challenge.